Hey everyone, talking about Casa Cuervo by Bravanariz. The notes in this are pine tar, chamomile, lavender, sweet orange, oakmoss, tobacco, labdanum, lemon, and tonka bean. So this isn't really my taste, but I do find it actually pretty unique, yet still totally wearable, which is a good combination for if your taste matches more with these notes. There's a very camphorous, coniferous, bracing, fresh quality to it that feels kind of like a blast of cool morning air in nature. Like there's such a cooling quality to it. The lemon is really bright, but I wouldn't say overly astringent or too bitter or cleaning spray or anything like that. The chamomile has this relaxing vibe, and I think the lavender here is pretty well done in that it kind of bridges the brightness of the lemon and then the relaxation vibe from the chamomile. The tobacco and pine tar add an intensity, but I still wouldn't call this some super challenging, intense, over-the-top fragrance. They just kind of add a little bit of more nuance there. The labdanum adds a little bit of a smoothness, and the tonka bean to me is fairly subdued for most of the earlier phases of the scent. The oakmoss then gives it more of a classic feel by the dry down. I would think this smelled pretty good on someone else. It just doesn't really grab me as something I'd want to wear myself. But it's interesting. It also feels like I'm not sure if this is kind of a combination of the lavender and tonka or something, but as it progresses, there's almost a rice type of note. It's maybe a little powdery, a little bit grain-like, but that smells kind of good and interesting. This has good longevity. Projection is just okay. It does not comply with IFRA regulations, the recommendations or whatever from the International Fragrance Regulation Association. I might just be making up what those letters stand for, but that's the gist of it. Probably I'm going to guess it uses real oak moss, which is banned because it can be dangerous depending on the quantity for your skin. Yeah, so overall I think it's nice. I'm not even sure who I would recommend this for. I would say more if the notes look good to you, yeah, try a sample. I wouldn't say rush out and try a sample. This is the best thing I've ever tried. But again, it's not that I don't think it's well done. It's just more this isn't really my type of taste for notes that I would wear. But yeah, there's something interesting about it. And I find it kind of nice overall. I would say it's unisex, leaning slightly masculine. I'll put a link in the description where you can get a bottle or a sample if you want to check it out.